Well, hello there. You missed me, didn't you? Well, I'm down in Rockland, Maine, and we're looking at more of Dragon's rail cars. As you can see, there's some of the lettering. Look at the crud on the top of those cars, and look at how it you can see how it just drips down the sides. Gee, when it rains, what happens to all the dust right after they finish those cars off? Look at them all. There's a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's way more of them down on, oh gosh, I don't know, there's so many. But look at that mess. Look at the tops of those cars. They're gross. Really, really, really something else. Nice. Real nice how they care about cleaning things up on their way to transport stuff. They're in such a hurry to make money that, oh, why bother to clean them off? Well, anyway, there's other places that I'd like to capture on some video here, so we'll be back. Well, I just couldn't resist. I had to get a little closer to these cars, and I'm actually just parked at a little place right down here in Rockland. The cars are right next to the side of the road here, and just look at that mess. Look at the stuff on top of every one of these cars. It is something else. And there's on this one over here, there's some, I don't know what it is. It's white. See that white stuff? It's probably lime, my guess is. But look at those sheets of it that fall off. Guaranteed. I mean, when that car is moving, the stuff's falling off. And looks like somebody else thinks it's yummy. Yum. I don't know who wrote it, but boy, I don't know if I'd want to eat it. Anyways, there's, like you can see, here's some more water and stuff right close to the tracks. There's trenches all along the railroad tracks. I mean, that's kind of goes without saying. This car here is of particular interest. Whoops. I'm gonna get hurt. Let's see. Oh, look at the water here. Look at it all. Nice. All down the sides here, and geez, I'm sure birds and everything drink out of it. But here's some nice close-up shots. You get some close-up shots of this stuff. Look at how nice and dirty it is. You can just even barely see the letters on these things. How come nobody cleans them off? Guess they're in too much of a rush to make money. It's all flaky and falling off. And look at this one. This is a beauty here. This one's a beauty. You cannot see any letters on this thing. Unless there aren't any, but look at the stuff right up in there. I mean, it is just atrocious. If these people take any pride in cleaning their stuff up? I mean, there's a lot of cars here. A lot of rail cars. And, I mean, the stuff is all the way down. It's obviously at the bottom of the thing. That must be where they unload it from or suck it out of or whatever. There's a valve right there. And a big hose, and man, they're just right filthy. They are filthy. I don't know, it's enough to turn my stomach. Like I said, all those poor critters that drink out of the troughs that are on the side of the railroad tracks. Man, over time they must get real sick. I can't see how they don't. I mean, it's just not right. It really is not right. They ought to be forced to clean these cars up before they leave that facility. And I mean clean them. I don't know why they're not. Anyways, it's a lovely day here in Rockland, Maine. A little cloudy, as you can see. hopefully things will improve. I'm going to go down to the marshland and see if we can get any of those beautiful birds that we saw earlier, now that I've got my video format set to XP, so it should come out much nicer. I've been experimenting, as you can tell. I look forward to, I don't know, seeing this cleaned up anyways. Well, just so you folks see that I'm not kidding about wild turkeys, there they are, and they're over in Dragons, right behind Dragon Cement, where they're getting ready to dig up all that crud. Look at that. Look at all those turkeys. I was trying to tell you, and they go down and they drink that water. So help me God, they do. Unbelievable. Look at them all. There's a whole bunch of them there. Look at all those poor wild turkeys that are drinking that crud. Isn't that something else? Look at them all. Oh, and they know we're here. Look at that guy. He's showing his feathers, doing a little dance for us. Oh yeah. Let's see if I could get out and get a little better shot. I don't want to scare him away, but look at, there's the beast right over there. There it is. And as we come back over here, there are the turkeys. Isn't that something? Well, Dragon, I'm sure they thank you. I'm sure they thank you a whole bunch. I'm going to go down and see if there's any more wildlife right behind here. The wetlands are just on the other side of those trees right there. I think it's a wildlife preserve. I'm not quite sure, but that's an awful lot of turkeys right there. Awful lot of them. Look at that Tom. He's just flipping his feathers out. What a happy bird he is. Look at him do that dance. What a fan he's got. Beautiful birds. Too bad they're drinking that cruddy water and eating whatever's in that soil back there. Ugh. Poor things. You can thank Dragon, you gobblers. Oh yeah, we have our great blue heron back, and it's gobbling up something. He's eating away. And look at the ducks too. Ducks or loons or... Yeah, he's eating. Oh yes, he is. And as we just saw the turkeys, he's kind of hard to see. He's blending in good, and he's pretty far away too. We're in the same area that I was shooting earlier. He must come down here all the time to eat. So if contaminants are in there, he's getting them in him too. Man, the wildlife around here is just, there's an incredible diverse amount of wildlife, and it's just really sad to see stuff like what we just saw on those rail cars. I just can't focus in on him because he's so far away. Pretty nice. Quite a bird. Ooh, he just got something. He just got a good size fish or something. Maybe the alewives are running. I'm not quite sure. He's really neat though. Have a nice day, Mr. Heron. Here's the water, the stagnant water I showed you where the railroad tracks are, and I just had to get a close-up look. Look at this. People respect this place so much. Nothing like a bag of Scott's fertilizer for the already contaminated water. Look at this stuff. This stuff is just nasty. And I don't have any idea what this thing is. Look at that. I don't know what that is. This water is so nasty. I mean, there's an oil spot or something right there. I don't know what it is, but this water is so gross. It looks like it just eats everything up. It is nasty, and Dragon's up that way, and it's all wet meadows, marshlands. This stuff is bogus. I've never seen anything like it. Guaranteed things will get sick from drinking out of this. No doubt about it. Anyways, this is what turkeys drink out of around here. If they walk down this, if they come down this path, that's what they're drinking out of. Terrible. I feel so bad for those poor defenseless critters.